Hey, welcome to the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. I'm your host, Pink, the Ice Cream Man, checking in live and direct from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Man, I'm sure you all know that we all had a school shooting in Madison, Wisconsin at a school called the Abundant Life Christian School. It was a 15-year-old female by the name of Natalie Rupnow. Before I get into the story, I'm going to give you guys an interesting stat that I found. Data from an advocacy group, Every Town for Gun Safety, found that women constitute less than 5% of the assailants across 544 school shooting incidents over the past 11 years. 5% of the shooters are women. When this news first broke, I kind of automatically knew it was two reasons that made me think that this was a female. One, when the news broke, the media put out that they haven't disclosed the gender of the shooter. That made me think, okay, this may be a female. The other reason was the victims was shot by a 9mm. If you go back and think about most of the school shootings, they are high powerful rifles. That's what made me think that this was a female. Let me go ahead and give y'all the rundown of the story. As I said before, school shooting at Abundant Life Christian School is in Madison, Wisconsin. The shooting left one student and a teacher dead while injuring 6 others, including 2 people who are facing life-threatening conditions. A second grader called 911 and told the police what was going on. This shooting marks the 83rd school shooting recorded in 2024. As I said, the young girl who did the shooting, 15-year-old Natalie, she goes by the name Samantha Rupert. This is a picture of her, 15 years old. It's been said that she's come from a troubling household. From our research, I was told that her parents divorced, remarried. She's been going through multiple issues. I was actually hearing that she may be transgender. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the rundown of this story, y'all. After the shooting, the police officers went to her home and threw in flash grenades. You know, flash grenades, they have a loud bang and a bright light. So far, I can understand why the police officers did that, because this is a threat. You don't know who's in the house. You don't know what other kind of weapons the occupants in the house have. So far, the family has been cooperating with the law enforcement, and police are not looking to charge the parents just yet. But in my opinion, I believe this is going to change. I believe this is going to change real soon, y'all, because the father here, Jeff Rupnow, he posted on his Facebook page a picture of his daughter at a shooting range. That's his daughter. I want you guys to look closely at the shirt this young lady has on. You see those letters in vertical order, KMFDM? Well, that is a radical German band, a band out of Germany. I've never heard of this band, don't know much about them, don't know anything about them actually. But one thing I do find coincidentally is that This is the same shirt that Eric Harris have on. You see his shirt? You see the letters KMFDM? For the ones who don't know who Eric Harris is, Eric Harris was one of two gunmen who shot up the school in Columbine, Colorado back in 1999. So she had some kind of infatuation with these guys. I personally believe that all these school shootings that happen across America, they martyr these guys. These guys are like martyrs to these people, and that's just my personal opinion. One reason why I believe the father is going to go down for this is because he posted on his Facebook page that a friend of his liked and asked him, was that his daughter? He replied, yes. We joined the NBSC, which stands for North Bristol Shooting Club, in spring. And he said, we're loving every second of it. This is them. This is her at the shooting range right here. That's her. It makes me wonder, did she have the thought in her mind to say, I'm going to practice and I'm going to imagine that I'm shooting up my school? Because allegedly they was out there shooting clay pigeons. You know, it's a target practicing for clay pigeons to fly across the sky while you have a chance to shoot them down. That's what she's doing right there. I just find it very interesting that this young lady looked up to these guys. They say she come from a troubled background. Her parents, I mean, here's her parents right here. That's her. I'm assuming a couple of hours old, mother and father, happy. They got the little bundle of joy, not knowing that 15 years later, she would be a terrorist in Wisconsin. Look at her. Cute little girl. They say transgender. I don't know. That doesn't look like a transgender little boy to me. That look like a natural born little girl. But anyway, I believe the parents is going to be charged for this crime here. First, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to the victims. One of the teachers was actually a substitute teacher, which means to me she probably wasn't supposed to be at school today. You understand what I'm saying? So this is a very sad story coming out of Madison, Wisconsin, where this young lady took the lives of two people and eventually took her own. Now, my sources tell me that she allegedly wrote a 6-page manifesto, and in that manifesto, she stated, in quotes, I've grown to hate. I've grown to hate, y'all. So it makes me wonder, is this going to be included in a hate crime? Did she target certain people? You know, going back to the transgender thing, I'm wondering if she was transgender or about to transition into a different sex, knowing that this is a Christian school. Did this young girl have it in her mind, knowing that the lifestyle that she wanted to live wasn't Christian-like? So she took it upon herself to do what she did at the school. They said that German band is a radical band that spits all kind of rhetoric. Maybe I'm thinking that she was influenced by that music and right along influenced with these guys here, the Columbine shooters. because I believe music is very influential to the young mind, to the weak mind. And I believe that she studied these guys, paid attention to what they did, and even had the thoughts of doing the same thing that they did. She wanted to go out as a martyr. She knew, I believe that she knew that she was going to set her mark by doing what she did because she was a female. Word is that she was bullied. Y'all know how it go. Students bullying people at school. But in my personal opinion, that doesn't give her the right to go and tragically kill and wound other people. Um, I want to, like I said, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to the victims, to all the students in the school. One thing I found interesting is that after this school shooting, which occurred Monday, they allowed the kids to come back to school Tuesday. In my personal opinion, I feel like the school should be shut down for a week. The following week, before the shooting, the following week after the shooting was supposed to be Christmas break. They need to put counseling in the school because these kids has been traumatized along with the teachers, some kind of guidance counselors, because this is going to affect them for the rest of their lives, man. And I want to send a special shout out to that second grader who had the mindset to actually call the police and let them know what was going on. As you guys know, previous school shootings that we had in America, the parents has been charged. I know that, as I said before, the parents are cooperating, but just because that Facebook post, as you see right here, where her father posted on his Facebook page, I think that's going to be the very reason right there why he gets indicted for the crimes that his daughter committed. Like I said, man, I want to send my prayers and thoughts to everybody involved. I wish you guys a speedy health and speedy health. And I need you guys to actually start praying and looking. I need everybody to start looking out for radicalness that's going on in the school. As I said before in previous podcasts I did, man, to these kids, if you see something that's going on, you need to say something. And if it wasn't for this second grader actually calling the police, probably would have had a couple of more shootings, man. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all today, man. Of course, she ended up killing herself. I kind of hate when the shooters kill themselves. I want to see them actually live out and take their punishment and actually give us the reason why. Why? Why did you have in your mind that you wanted to go and shoot up a school? Your school. She said she's grown to hate. Hate what? Hate a sector of people. Hate school. What was it? That's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. Like I said, man, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to these the victims, all the students and the staff at the school, at Abundance Life Christian School. My prayers is with you guys. My prayers is actually with the parents as well, because I don't know what they going through, but they actually has affected their daughter. and she caused all this mayhem. I'm just wondering, how can somebody go from precious little bundle of joy as she is right there with her parents to 15 years later committing a horrific crime? That's all I got for y'all, man. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm out. Peace.